Welcome to another episode of Making Magic with your host, Bradley Morris from MAJIK Media. This is the go-to show for purpose-driven creators to get inspired with innovative new ideas to produce your educational content, build thriving online communities, and turn your message into a movement. In our MAJIK Kids Christmas story, Joy to the World, the untold story of Old St. Nick, coming December 2022, where Old St. Nick retells his life story of who he was as a child and how Christmas really came to be what it is today. At one point in the story, Nicholas stumbles upon a hidden cave while on a business trip with his family near the North Pole. This is where he meets an underground village of joyful elves. As he tours the elves' crystal cave, Twinkletoes, the smallest of the small ones, takes him into a room where this giant glass orb is, full of liquid blue light. The elves called the orb the Spiritometer and said that it measures the amount of generosity, joy, and goodness in the world. When the Spiritometer goes up, there's more magic available for the elves, reindeer, and people who are connected to it to do magical things with. When the Spiritometer goes down, magic in the world disappears. My son Sauryn came into the world knowing that he's here to raise the Spiritometer on planet Earth, hence his middle name, MAJIK. Every day in our family, we ask ourselves, how are we going to raise the Spiritometer today? And oftentimes, the answers are simple. Let's be as happy as possible. Let's dance and be silly. Let's give some toys away to other kids. Let's blow bubbles at the park. Let's make a meal for a family. Let's make music. Let's write a new MAJIK Kids story. Let's make art together. Let's snuggle in the hammock. Anytime I see him embody generosity, joy, or kindness, I ask Sauryn how much he thinks the act raised the Spiritometer. And his answers always delight me. Now, as creators, entrepreneurs, healers, and teachers, our job is simple. Raise the Spiritometer every day. We live in a complex world where it's easy to overcomplicate things. I need to blog, podcast, post on social media, send out a newsletter, stay in touch with clients or partners, make a course, teach a webinar, build a community, post videos on YouTube, sell a coaching program, etc. Just saying those things probably brings a little rise of anxiety inside your bloodstream. Yes, these things can be essential for growing your business, but are they serving your purpose to raise the Spiritometer on planet Earth in the ways that only you can do? Or do they distract you, overwhelm you, tire you, drain your energy? You see, each of us is wired differently, and it's important for you to attune to your own inherent creative spirit, the ways in which your passion, gifts, wisdom, and creativity naturally want to flow through you. If you can align how you serve others, the ways you work, teach, play, inspire, and grow your business, then you're way more likely to have a long-lasting, prosperous career and avoid burnout in the process. So my advice is simple. If you love writing, write. If you love podcasting, podcast. If you love one-on-one connections, coach. If you love traveling, lead retreats. If you love producing videos, produce. If you love making music, make music. If you love speaking, speak. Do the things you love to do a lot. Do it a lot so it grows and so you can get great at doing it. No matter which path you choose, there are plenty of examples. There's tons of proof that tons of people make a full-time living doing those things, which means you can too. You just have to decide for yourself. Ask yourself this very same question that my 6-year-old son Sauryn and I ask every day. What is the best way for me to raise the Spiritometer today? For me, it was making this post to remind you and myself that it can be easy, way easier than you've probably been making it. So take a moment, ask the question, and see what comes through. Then do it. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Making MAJIK podcast with your host, Bradley T. Morris from MAJIK Media. If you're inspired to leverage your life's work by crafting your transformational, educational, and inspirational media, thriving online community, profitable membership, or to turn your message into a movement, then head on over to majikmedia.com, that's MAJIK media.com, and explore what our Creators Club or partnership opportunities have to offer you and your beautiful business.